When you're in a room with Ira DuBrow, you're the only person in the room.
There's nothing phony about him.
He's kind to little babies. He's kind to older babies, sometimes called adults.
In June of 1972, I graduated from the fellowship program at the University of Illinois Research Hospital, and Dr. DuBrow started his second and final year. And I remember clearly when we were saying goodbye to each other, I said, "Ira, you will hear from me."
In the beginning was not cardiac surgery, pediatric cardiac cath lab. He built a whole program.
I believe that Dr. DuBrow built the pediatric cardiology program.
It wouldn't have happened here at Lutheran the way it has without Ira and what he contributed.
He has created a whole legion of physicians that understand things in a different way because of his commitment to education and to patient care.
When he learned to do this craft, there were no medicines, no prostaglandins, things that we take for granted now. So when they called him in the middle of the night for a new blue baby, he had to use his ears, his brain. He had an X-ray, an EKG, and then they ran to the cath lab to try to figure this out.
Haley was born August 29th, 1994, at Good Shepherd Hospital. She was a perfect little baby. The nurse noticed that Haley was turning blue in my arms. So Haley was taken away from me, and an hour later I was woken up to Mrs. Malin. Haley has congenital heart defect, and we need to transfer her. So my husband, Paul, and my sister, Pat, followed the ambulance to Lutheran General Hospital, where they met the greatest man in the world, greatest doctor, and that is Dr. DuBrow. And we've been together for almost 22 years.
This last surgery, he came in and visited me and said, "I'm not visiting you as a doctor, I'm visiting you as a friend." And for my doctor to do that, that was something that was very special. This past 1-year anniversary of my last surgery, I ran a half marathon, which was a very exciting accomplishment. But I think the way I've been able to be so active and stuff definitely stems from Dr. DuBrow.
I was born in Hoffman Estates, and I was actually apparently 12 hours old when they found out how cyanotic I was. I was shipped over here and taken care of by Dr. DuBrow here. Since then, I've always been his patient. You know, I wouldn't be here today talking if it wasn't for him. And I mean that in two ways. I mean that in the sense that obviously I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for him. And I also mean it in the sense that I wouldn't have pursued medicine if it wasn't for him. He essentially inspired me to go into this career. And now finally being a fourth-year medical student and walking the halls with him and having him teach me things, you can't get any better than that. Like, that for me is a childhood hero finally, you know, playing, if you will, with me too.
He has a lot of terminology that is very unique to Ira. We call them DuBrowisms.
None of us is as smart as all of us.
I've just been running from pillar to post.
Don't have a crystal ball.
It seems like a busy week, but I guess I was so busy I forgot to notice how busy it was.
You can't put more than 8 ounces in a half-pound bag.
I'm very sorry Mother Nature made hearts in an awkward place for women.
Yes.
Every time.
Yes.
It's okay, Dr. DuBrow. I've known you forever.
Ira talks about his family all the time.
He is deeply in love with Margie.
He has a strong marriage. He has a wonderful family and now grandkids.
Oh, he loves his grandchildren. Everything is about his grandchildren.
When he's got something to go to, something for a school function, a family function, he's zoned into that. And so when he's off, he's off. It's hard for him sometimes, though, because he doesn't like to be off.
It's well known that he's an avid cyclist.
Yeah, he loves bike rides, and his vacations a lot of time revolve around that.
He's better than I am at fixing up his bicycle.
I mean, if you look at the religions that he has in his life, I mean, he was born Jewish. His religion really is cardiology, but if he had an associate religion, it would be bicycling. Ira, congratulations. You deserve every bit of the kind words that I know you're too humble to accept.
I want you to know how blessed I feel to have had the opportunity to work with you these past 33 years. You deserve to be honored, and thank you for all you've done.
Hi, Dr. DuBrow. I just want to say thank you so much because you are truly the reason I've been able to live my life to the fullest.
You have made an indelible mark on hundreds of pediatricians all over this state. Thank you so much.
You are like a father figure to me. And I will always be grateful.
Thanks for taking a chance on me. You are a great guy. I hope you know how much you're loved. Thanks for everything.
I don't think there could ever be enough gratitude for him. And for that, I really do say thank you and wish you the best.